This post is dedicated to Margo McLeod, Mayor. Yes, got that right. So Margo recently commented on one of the posts that I sent out regarding this new course, Data to Dashboard, how to create amazing reports without using a single formula. And Margo's comment to me was really about how am I managing my time, because I seem to be doing such a lot. In the past, I have also sent out posts to say that I am struggling with time management. I've got the priorities, everything. It feels too much. There were a couple of things going on. We were all in lockdown, but having been work from home for the last 2 years, lockdown felt like a bit of a prison sentence to me. So it wasn't nice at all. So lockdown just didn't feel good, and I went into a bit of depression. And so I was struggling to stay focused. I was struggling to determine what is important or not. And through all of that, through your comments, through people like Margo and other people that reach out to me, giving me advice, so this makes LinkedIn a great platform, was it taught me two things. Number one, be vulnerable and be willing to tell people that you are not doing okay. And that's where the help comes from. So it was amazing to see that. And number two is probably the greatest thing that I did was I just took a pen and paper and I started to jot down all the things I know, technical skills I know, just things that I know how to do. It immediately made me feel better about my self-worth. Something that I struggled with my entire life is acknowledging self-worth. And so I did that, and I realized that I've got about 25 years of programming experience. So I'm by trade, I studied programming, so I know how to write computer code in multiple different languages. I also work with business owners. I work with CEOs, C-suite executives, and so I know how to do that. I know how to do sales. I've been built a business and run it for the last 12 years. I've done quite a lot of different things. So my list started to get quite extensive. And in the recent few years, I've focused a lot on sort of learning how to create videos like this, to edit it, to make it, when you make a mistake and you cut it out. And so I've learned a lot of those things. And so I got better at it, and I spent a lot of time this year trying to get better. I even made a little movie, the one over here. So, that's just small things that I've done to sort of get better. But those two little things made a huge impact. What came out of that is that I realized that the work I've been doing for such a long time, that it wasn't fulfilling me, and I needed to work on things that fulfilled me. So the course, Data to Dashboards, how to create amazing reports without using a single formula, my plug. So the course it's a reflection of my values and why I build things that I build. So building out this course was showing people how you can strip away the nonsense that most of us believe is to build a report. Firstly, you mustn't use Excel, you must use some other tool. You can obviously use Excel. And then also that you don't have to be a super Excel genius and know 20 million functions, which I'm sure Excel has about 20 million functions, it seems. That you can do this simply just by using some of the tools that people don't use for whatever reason. And so I made that course, and if people buy the course, that will be fantastic. But if they don't, at least I know I built it, and I know that I made it, and I put it out there, and I'm made myself vulnerable again. And so those things motivate me like a lot more than just trying to get through a task list, because the task list wasn't appealing. It was a task list, like the question of why is this even on your task list became so important. It became so clear. It's like, why do I need to work today? Yes, I need to earn money. I need to take care of my family. So instead of like, it should be like, what do I want to achieve today? And so I've been making these changes, trying to get things going to get me into a place where I can ask more of the what do I want to achieve today, rather than why do I need to work today. So that switch, and I'm not completely there, but that switch has really helped me get out of the depression I was in, to focus on life a little bit better, to look at things on the bright side, to like, it's just done such a lot for me. And so the time management is still an issue. I still have problems in with projects that need deliverables, that need movement, you know, to move forward. Clients sending me emails, or where are we with this? That's still there, but I feel better about my situation, and it's not as bad as it was. So there are lots more deliveries happening. But I'm also feeling good about the personal projects I'm doing, like the vlog and podcasts and the videos that I'm creating. I love doing those things. It's so exciting for me. So I find that that's like, it just clears out the, you know, all the bad feelings. That goes away, and there's a lot of just good feelings happening. So, and I suppose the tool that I'm using is my calendar. I use my calendar, and the same little video that I did for Air sort of goes through the story of why I use my calendar. So I encourage you to try it out. Just use your calendar. So it gives you a visual view of what it is that you intend to do, as well as what you actually did do. And I've been using this now for a few months. It's made an incredible impact. I even wrote a little Excel program that extracts that information from our calendar and gives me a report that says, like, how productive were you for the day, for the week, for the month. And I'm able actually now to use that with my clients, to go back to them and say, here's sort of what's happening, here's the time I spent on your project, you know, whether it be just 5 hours for the month or whether it's 50 hours. I'm able to show them that without having kept a timesheet. I'm just sort of marking things in my calendar. So it's made a huge difference. So again, Margo, thank you so much for your comment. Thank you for being part of my network, and thank you for interacting with me. And I'd love to have a conversation with you one day if there's anything I can help you with, because your comments and your likes and your sharing and advice that you've given me, all of you, my LinkedIn connection, that's all helped me, and it's amazing. Thanks.